Have you ever looked at a museum display of our ancient ancestors and felt a strange sense of connection? Perhaps you've seen the famous fossil Lucy, an Australopithecus afarensis who lived 3.2 million years ago. We often imagine their lives as a simple struggle for survival, finding food, avoiding predators, and raising young. But what if there was a darker, more complex side to their society? What if, even back then, the concept of captivity and forced servitude existed? Let's travel back in time, not to a peaceful savannah, but to a place of fear and control, a primitive slave market, 3.2 million years ago. Imagine a clearing not chosen for its beauty, but for its strategic advantage. It's surrounded by a crude but effective barrier of thorny acacia branches, sharpened stakes, and heavy logs, forming a makeshift pen. This isn't to keep predators out, but to keep someone inside. A group of Australopithecus huddled together, their eyes wide with fear and confusion. They are not a family group. They are strangers captured from different clans during raids or territorial disputes. Their captors, a larger, more dominant clan, patrol the perimeter. These aren't just rivals. They are masters. In this prehistoric world, what could possibly be the currency? It's not gold or jewels. It's resources. A strong, healthy captive might be traded for a large cache of flint stones, essential for making rudimentary tools. Perhaps a fertile female is bartered for the rights to a particularly fruit-rich grove of trees for a full season. A young, able-bodied male could be exchanged for a massive share of a recent big game hunt, ensuring the captor clan's survival through a lean period. It's a brutal economy, driven by the most basic needs, food, tools, and the continuation of the clan. Let's focus on one individual. We'll call him Kale. He was once a proud member of his own small clan, skilled at tracking and finding water sources. But during a surprise raid, he was overwhelmed and captured. Now, he stands in this pen, his shoulders slumped. He sees a dominant male from the captor clan approaching a trader from another group. They grunt, gesture, and point. The trader examines Kale, forcing his mouth open to check his teeth, prodding his limbs to test his strength. Kale understands what's happening. He is no longer a person. He is property, a commodity to be valued and exchanged. The deal is struck. The trader hands over a bundle of expertly crafted stone hand axes. Kale's new master grabs him by the arm and yanks him out of the pen. There are no tearful goodbyes. There is only the cold, hard reality of his new life. His journey to his new clan is a grueling march. He is tethered, watched, and given only enough food and water to keep him moving. He is being led not to a new home, but to a life of forced labor. Upon arrival, Kale's role is immediately clear. He is at the bottom of the social ladder. He is sent to do the most dangerous and undesirable tasks, while the clan members rest in the relative safety of the caves. Kale is forced to stand guard at the entrance through the night, a lonely sentinel against the savannah's nocturnal predators. He is the first to be sent into unfamiliar territory to forage, risking encounters with saber-toothed cats or giant hyenas. If a hunt is successful, he eats last, gnawing on whatever scraps are left over. His existence is a constant battle, not just for survival, but for a shred of dignity. He carries the heaviest loads, digs for tubers until his fingers are raw, and endures the constant aggression of his captors. Any sign of defiance is met with swift, brutal punishment. There is no escape. The surrounding territory is vast and filled with dangers he can't face alone. And even if he did manage to run, where would he go? His own clan is likely scattered or destroyed. He is utterly alone, a tool to be used until he breaks. But even in this bleak existence, the spark of the human spirit, or in this case, the hominin spirit, refuses to be completely extinguished. Kale watches, he learns. He observes the clan's routines, their weaknesses, the subtle shifts in power. He notices another captive, a female named Lyra, who shares his fate. They communicate not with words, but with fleeting glances, with small, Almost imperceptible gestures, a shared look of despair after a beating, a quick nod of understanding. When one finds a hidden patch of edible roots, in this shared suffering, a silent bond is formed. This bond is their only hope. They begin to work together in subtle ways. If Lyra is tasked with gathering wood, Kale might subtly clear a safer path for her while on a foraging mission. If Kale is injured, Lyra might try to distract a guard, giving him a moment to tend to his wound. These are small acts of rebellion, tiny assertions of their will in a world designed to crush it. They are planting the seeds of a plan, a desperate gamble for freedom. They know the risks. Capture means certain death, but a life of servitude is a slow death in itself. The opportunity arrives with a storm, a torrential downpour that turns the camp into a chaotic mess of mud and confusion. The guards are distracted, seeking shelter from the driving rain. It's now or never. With a shared, determined look, Kale and Lyra make their move. They slip away from the chaos, their bare feet silent on the wet earth. They don't run wildly. They move with the practiced stealth of those who have studied their environment. They use the roar of the thunder to mask the sound of their escape, the flashes of lightning to momentarily illuminate their path. They are free, but they are not safe. The savannah is unforgiving, and they are two lone individuals against a world of predators and rival clans. Their former captors will surely hunt them, but for the first time in a long time, they are in control of their own destiny. Every step they take is their own, every berry they find, every sip of water they drink is a victory. Their journey is a testament to the unyielding desire for freedom that has echoed through the ages. A drive so fundamental that it may have existed even 3.2 million years ago, in the hearts of our most distant ancestors. This story, though imagined, reminds us that the struggle for freedom and dignity is as old as our lineage itself. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you found this story thought-provoking, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more deep dives into our shared past. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.